Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Roy. We're all chasing.
Coming to you from Bono's Pub in Lyle, Illinois. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Huff.
And I'm Lori Martin.
And we are A View from Two. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Tonight we are at Bono's Pub in Lyle, Illinois. We are, all of our proceeds, 100% of them go to
The Fairdale tornado victims. Last time we were here at Bono's, it was 8 below zero. We got much of the same crowd here today, and it's what, 50-some degrees. Thank you for coming out, Ben. Thank you for coming out tonight. It's going to be a great show.
It is. On April 11th this year, the Fairdale, Illinois tornado went through just southwest of us here, about 50 miles west, and literally left a path of destruction that nobody can recover from without some help.
I think there are, what, 5 houses left?
Yeah, somewhere in there. I know that a lot of our community, the motorcycle community, has gone out there. They are running shifts with the Chicago Bears, the Chicago White Sox, people from Echo Incorporated, who are all your lawn toys and everything like that. And the response was ridiculous. One of our local motorcycle associations, United Souls.
Oh, United Souls, they were out there Saturday and Sunday.
The next morning. I was in contact with them and found out where they should go and how to who to contact to get out there. And they went straight to the Rochelle Fire Department, and they have been out there with at least somebody on the ground every day.
Oh, I know Matt went out there with like a whole truckload of water.
Right.
So,
right.
If you get information on the bank?
I do. We are working in conjunction with Alpine Bank out of Kirkland, Illinois. You can go and find them at bankalpine.com. Again, that's bankalpine.com.
And that will be both on the website and at the end of the video.
Yep.
Thank you. Go ahead.
It's funny, sometimes my mouth opens and Mike's voice comes out. Same with him. We would like to thank Linda, Mark, Steve, and Kelly here at Bono's for having us again and showing the great hospitality.
Thank you.
We've got some guests today.
We have Bill Gade from Tour on Two Motorcycle Travels, or Motorcycle...
Tour on Two Inc.
That too.
He is the president.
And he's giving away a prize tonight, is he not?
He is. He is giving a one-day tour, which is either 2 bikes or 1 bike with 2 up, including lunch and breakfast.
Well, so, do we get to win? I mean, do we?
No.
You know, we
don't get to win anything.
Come on.
I know.
Well, there's that Hawks jersey back here behind me that I would really like
Jill's
to
got
have.
her eyes on that. We also have, from our good friends at Fox River Harley Davidson, we have a one-day free bike rental. And with that, we've got a bunch of other things here that the good folks here at Bono's have given us. We have a beautiful, beautiful Blackhawk sweatshirt again. That we can't win again.
We also have the Duquesne Bay Santa Girls in-house.
Yes, we do. That we do as well.
Please see them to buy your 50/50 tickets. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We have normal.
And what else is in the prize closet there?
A Bud Light chair. We've got some amazing Bud Light T-shirts with the Blackhawks emblem on them. We've got key rings. We've got koozies. We've got footballs. We've got stuff to throw at people later.
We got stories. We got events. We got all kinds of crap. We got people lined up for the, what was that?
It's a blank sheet for us to write notes. Just keep rolling.
In case I lose my place, I can use the blank script. Thank you.
Okay. We also have Bill Wimmer in the house, and he came across last Sunday. We did a bike blessing, as you know, and there was about 30 bikes there, I believe, and there was a serious safety issue that he really needs to address. Yeah. And it's become very apparent in speaking with him, as you have this week as well, that this is so serious. And it's just simple maintenance that could prevent something that happened or could have happened this week.
And this is because a guy had his bike in the back of the garage for 2-3 years, fresh gas, fresh battery, put her in the wind, and we'll let Bill tell you what.
We'll let Bill tell you because this has been he's been very passionate about this this week to make sure he got on the show. So we've got him. So let's give a round of applause for Bill. He's coming in a little late because he's driving in for so long.
All right. Let's see. Today's Thursday. I talked to Bill Monday. I talked to Bill Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 times today. He's very passionate about what he's going to be talking about.
Yeah. When we were speaking on Monday about it, it really hit a string. It was a flat string. We have to fix this. Just also, for any of those who have lost members of their family this week in multiple motorcycle accidents across this country, our hearts go out to you, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. There's too many to list, unfortunately, and
it's sad.
if you go on our website, we will have some statistics for you from Illinois Abate, I believe it is.
Abate of Illinois has some.
And we also have the NTSB going up. These are 2014 numbers, and they are appalling. Appalling.
It's sickening.
It's appalling because unfortunately though we have Look Twice for motorcycles and Save Us and et cetera, we're our own worst enemies.
Yes, we are. The number one cause of death for bikers is bikers.
Right. And that's an unfortunate statistic that we need to change. We need to change it. We're going to call little Tina Hedgner up here to pimp her event.
And we're doing some
We're going to
pimping.
go off, we're going to kind of go out of the normal realm of things and kind of switch it up a little bit.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
You're the one who told me earlier.
Oh, did I? Okay, never mind.
I'm Tina. I'm the Duquesne treasurer. We are having a ride June 14th, Knees in the Breeze. We start off at Fox River Harley-Davidson, and we head out to Pontiac at Freaksters Roadhouse.
Don Peterson, I'm the president of Southern DuPage Abate. We have an event coming up called the Topless Tour. It's a 14th annual event. It's going to be a lot of fun. It leaves out a place called Roundups, which is out in Sugar Grove. And we get a lot of stops. There's a lot of prizes, a lot of fun. And somebody actually does show up topless.
Usually Tina.
Tina. No. Anyway, but you'll actually you'll have a lot of fun. It's just a really nice ride. 100 miles, no stoplights.
Awesome.
And
Boots
there's lots
up,
of prizes and fun at the end.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
My name's Grizz, and I'm here pimping the July 12th One Son of a Ride charity ride featuring Emilio Rivera from Sons of Anarchy. It's going from Illinois Harley all the way down to Peatone to the swap meet. It is on Facebook right now.
Also in our events that's coming up in the next 30 to 45 days, we've got Sunday, May 17th, the 28th annual Little Angels Pledge Run. And I did those exercises trying to talk earlier. It is at the new Woodstock Harley-Davidson at 2235 Eastwood Drive in Woodstock, Illinois. For more information, please go to lapledgerun.com. The next one is May 22nd. It's called Pulling for Pablo, the benefit for Teamster and Rock Mafia charity rider Paul Pablo.
Cossack.
He's,
Cossack. Last name.
I'm done.
There we go. Okay.
Unfortunately, one of our fellow brothers has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. It looks like 3 bands. There's food, cash bar, auctions, and a 50-50, $15 per person. Again, this is Friday, May 22nd at the Teamster Horseman Hall, 119 East Green Street in Bensonville. All of this will be up on our website as well.
And all proceeds go to Pablo's family.
Yeah, all the proceeds go to Pablo's family. Okay. Saturday, May 9th, 2015 at 0900 out of Willow Creek Christian Community Church in Barrington, Illinois, we have the High Road Riders Bike Blessing, which is always an amazing event. On Saturday, May 9th, also, Cancer Sucks at Meyendur and Harley Davidson in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Go to cancersucks.com. Sunday, June 7th, the 14th annual Topless Tour, Roundup Sports Bar. I believe we just did this on Pimp Your Event. Roundup Sports Bar and Grill, Sugar Grove, Illinois, Southern DuPageAbate.org, right?
Yes, that would be the one.
Okay.
Southern DuPage Abate. Okay.
Okay. And I think we're on that. As you know, you can submit all of your entries for our on our website, or not on our website, or on our email address, which is aviewfrom2@yahoo.com or aviewfrom2.com.
Correct. That would be it.
I think
time
that's
for a little
it.
bit of news?
I think you should do the news since I can't read it.
How many Chicago natives do we have here?
Well,
Does the name Eddie Burke ring a bell to anybody? Ed Burke? He's been in office like 40-some years. If you remember a couple months ago, he introduced a bill to Chicago City Council to mandate E15 pumps at all Chicago gas stations. Didn't go anywhere at that point. Kind of stalled in the City Council. Well, lo and behold, it's a hell of a coincidence. He just got a $20,000 political donation from ADM or Archer Daniels, who is the nation's largest ethanol producer. Coincidence? Whatever. But we got to keep an eye on that one. Those of you that haven't been following the E15 saga, it's part of the Renewable Fuels Act that was mandated by Congress. It's bad news. I mean, we want more testing on it. The things that they tested it on didn't fare too well. A couple of air-cooled engines that kind of bit the dust. And on top of, a bait wants more testing. The MRF wants a change in the Renewable Fuels Act.
I rubbed off.
Yeah, you did. Thank you very much. All right, that's what I've got. You want to do that other one?
Do the other one. I can't read it.
She can't read it. And for those of you that haven't heard, Harley Davidson is doing a huge recall. She was supposed to read this, so let me read it real quick. I believe it's 46,000 motorcycles have been recalled. A problem with the clutch, it's not disengaging. So you go hit, you put it in gear, and she takes off in the wind.
Any particular models?
A bunch of them.
Thanks.
Go to Harley.com for more information.
You can also check out our Facebook page. We shared this about 2 or 3 days ago, so you can bring. I'll bring it back up and make sure it goes to the top of this. We'd like to introduce Bill Wimmer, one of our sponsors from Off the Grid Motorcycles. He's here. As we had said earlier, we have a very, very big safety issue, and he's going to address it. So let's give a warm welcome for Bill.
Yo, Bill.
Thank you very much. Sunday, we were out on a bike run, and a guy had asked me to inspect his bike. When we got back to the shop, I opened the rear master cylinder and discovered that it had no fluids in it. He went on to inform me that he hadn't used the bike in somewhere between two and 3 years. Okay, which brings up my point, bike maintenance. I'm seeing a lot more and more of people who are bringing out bikes that have been sitting around for a long time, resurrecting them, checking the tires, put some oil in it, a fresh battery, some fuel, and off they go. The problem is if the bike's been sitting for a long time, there's things that have been neglected, whether it's been moving or not. You have the wheel bearings. Those are a great concern. One of those things could seize up on you. Your neck bearings, we're talking about the fall away of your front end at high speeds, whether it's going to do a wobble or anything like that, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. What about our brakes? We could have lost fluid. The fluid could have solidified and then turned into a gelatinous form. Now we have no brakes. These are just a small list of many things I can come up with and reasons why we need to be constant. It's a big vigil for us to constantly maintain our bikes at the regular intervals. I'm not saying go to see me at Off the Grid, okay? I'm saying go see somebody that you know, that you trust can work on your bike and get it well maintained and keep it regular, okay? Dry rotted tires, okay? Things like this. People are buying more and more motorcycles for the economic reasons and just riding the bikes. I don't care if you break down in your car, you get it off to the side of the road, it's a done deal. If you're not doing the regular maintenance on your bikes and something happens, brakes, tires, I can come up again with a lot of things, you're screwed. When you're trying to save yourself money or go out with your friends, why jeopardize your life over our freedoms, over the things that we love to do? It's too great of a lifestyle that we live to try and endanger ourselves over something as petty as not doing what we're supposed to do to make sure our bikes are running properly. It's a big issue with me. I have 22 years in this business, and I've seen an awful lot of stuff. Thank you.
The passion of that is the fact that as we were reporting earlier in the show, the passion of that is, as we were reporting in the beginning of the show, is that we're seeing more and more statistics that are motorcycle rider related. I mean, when we're seeing this, the stats come up in every state, not just, a Beta of Illinois is reporting this, but we're seeing the stats that it's motorcyclists' fault. We don't want to see that. Eliminate that. Okay? Eliminate that, if nothing else.
In Illinois, it was 3% of motorcycle fatalities were breakdown of the motorcycle malfunction. Right. 3% of the motorcycle deaths in Illinois were because the motorcycle broke down or malfunctioned. That's 3% too many.
And the thing is it's something you can prevent. And as it's Motorcycle Awareness Month, and Bill saw this immediately, and like he said, you don't have to go see Bill. Just go out and get it taken care of before you go out there. I'm sick of burying my friends for silly things, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
We have enough problems out there. We don't need motorcycle maintenance to be one of them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Again, you don't have to go see Bill, but because he's a sponsor, by all means, come see Off the Grid Motorcycles. He'll take care of you.
On the website?
It will be on the website.
Yes.
I don't always get all my maintenance, and I'm looking for someone I could trust.
Whoa, there you go. Right
there
here.
you go. There you go. The number for
motorcycles.
The number for Off the Grid is 365-1200, 630-365-1200. You have no idea what your phone number is, do you?
47 and 64 in Maple Park.
That blank stare I was getting.
Here, wait, let me bring it up real quick. I already talked to him 35 times. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I just happen to have it right here.
Okay, everybody, how about a round of applause for Bill? Thank you so very much.
With us now is Mr. Bill Gade, the president, owner, operator of...
Tour on Two Incorporated. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
He came in.
The man who has been everywhere there is to be in these here United States.
You know, I have to say thank you, because when I called you in a panic a few days ago, I believe I was talking to you and you were in the Alamo?
I was in San Antonio. I just left the island.
Yeah, and God bless him, comes back, jumps on the show for us, because we had one of our guest hosts who was supposed to be here tonight, Steve Johnson. We're praying for you, brother. Couldn't make it. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So here it is, the end of April. How many tours have you done already this year?
Just one big one.
Just one big one, okay.
You know, the economy's been rough and people have been able to afford things, really.
Right. You've been all over the country.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a favorite state, a favorite road, a favorite place, where would it be?
Oh, that's easy. It'd be Route 12 in southern Utah, between Bryce Canyon and Torrey, Utah. It's always listed as one of the top 10 motorcycle roads in the country. And then if you didn't like that one, my second choice would be Beartooth Highway between Red Lodge and Yellowstone Park. Another amazing road.
Awesome.
So when a tour comes up, you look forward to doing those?
Oh, absolutely. We won't be doing Beartooth Pass this year, but I will be doing, personally, I'll be doing Route 12 next month when I ride back from San Diego.
You leave in, what, a week to go out to San Diego?
I leave on May 12th. I'm going to ride my bike back from San Diego to Chicago. We're going to hit Death Valley.
You're going to take the long way back.
Well, it's 3,800 miles. So
That's the long way.
It's pretty much the long way. You can't make it back to Chicago from California other than by the long way, right?
Well, we go through Colorado. If you look at our route through Colorado, it's kind of zigzag down the western part of the state and then zigzag back up. And then we get to Woodland Park for the night, and we're going to go up Pikes Peak and then...
Now, are you doing this as a tour?
No, I'm doing it as my vacation.
Good. Get that out of the way as riding season starts.
So the guy who does motorcycle tours for a living is taking a motorcycle trip for vacation.
Wouldn't you?
I would think I'd fly somewhere.
Wouldn't you?
Yes, I would, actually.
Do you want to, I mean, was wondering if you want to do any of this. It's our show.
You've got a ride.
I could talk all night. What would you like me to talk about?
You got another, how many times have you taken a tour up to Sturgis?
Oh, gee. We've been doing the last 8 years, Sturgis.
With this being the 75th anniversary, do you guys have any special plans with the chaos? I mean, it's supposed to be huge, crazy crowds, and I mean, it usually is pretty good-sized crowds.
I like to do Sturgis differently. I tell people there's always 2 Sturgises. There's the stuff you see on TV in the campground and all the crazy stuff.
Okay.
My kind of stuff.
And then there's the best riding in the country in the Black Hills. I mean, it's just amazing. How we avoid all the chaos is we'll go into Sturgis on Sunday afternoon, and we'll spend the afternoon there. Most people, you see all the crazy stuff, you get a T-shirt, you walk around and
you get your patch and you're done.
You go to the hog booth and get your pin, and we're done. The rest of the week, we go to Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower, Spearfish Canyon, Needles Highway, Iron Mountain Road, Van Nocken Canyon. All the good roads that you want to, you really want to ride if you like to.
Once you get up to Sturgis, how many miles you put on when you're out there?
Typically, it's 1,000 out. We do 1,000 in the week, and then 1,000 back. So
it's a hell of a vacation.
It's a 3,000.
Sign me up. Let's go.
You're not going this year, are you?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. I've already asked that question. We'll move on. I'm kind of like off my game here because we didn't keep rolling. Bear with me.
Yeah.
with so many
we're
miles.
such a tight formatted show here. I'm sorry.
Tonight, yeah, talk about off the wall here.
Yeah, talk about off the grid, right?
Yeah. With so many miles in the saddle and so many locations that your clients fly into, how do you vet them? Is there a vetting process that Tour on Two goes through when you're renting these bikes and things for them?
Yeah, absolutely. There's actually a gentleman tonight coming to meet with me after the show, and I've got a whole stack of paperwork that he's going to fill out. So when you ride with me, you actually apply to ride with me. And
Oh, so you don't take just anybody?
well, I try to screen them out. If they're not qualified or not capable, I'll discourage them from maybe doing that ride until
Okay.
they've got a little more experience. But I want to know first of all, your capabilities. How long you've been riding, what you can ride. If you're going to ride a passenger, can you ride with a passenger? If you've got a new bike, have you ridden that bike with a passenger long distance? So I want to know everything about you. If you're bringing an old bike, I want to know about the maintenance, and it kind of follows up what Bill said on earlier. I'm going to ask you that, how old are your tires? When was your bike maintained last? Have you had any problems recently? I don't want you putting on any new accessories 30 days before we leave, because that's usually the stuff that breaks first. And then lastly, I want to know your health. I want to know if you're capable of riding long distances. And we really don't ride that far typically. An average day is about 250 miles, but day after day that becomes cumulative on people. And a lot of people can't ride that far, that many
Right.
days in a row.
I could, yeah.
You know.
I can. Let's go.
My group in Texas last week, this was their first big ride for the year, and I could tell that they were getting more tired each day, and we had to kind of scale
And
back.
as we
what
all know,
did.
as the fatigue sets in, it becomes real dangerous. So
Yeah. And I've learned to read people's body language. You can tell 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon if a rider starts dropping back and not keeping up with the group, it's time for a break. And then the afternoon breaks typically are longer than the morning breaks because they're really tired. They need that extra time to rest up.
when you go from, as we know, you fly people in as well, and you're providing rental bikes, correct?
Yeah.
How do you know that those bikes?
Well-
do you have a checklist you go through with the people that you're renting from?
Well, we use reputable rental groups, okay?
A little bit louder. Bill.
Harley authorized rental dealers
So like Easy Rider, those
and Eagle Rider.
Eagle Rider. I'm sorry.
Harley in particular, the maintenance programs for those bikes is very rigorous. So I know when I rent a bike for a customer through Harley Rentals, it's going to be, it's not going to break down, or it shouldn't break down anyway.
Yeah, knock on wood. So,
What's that?
Not like races or Hondas, Yamahas, no matter.
It doesn't make any difference. If they want a BMW or Honda or something else, we'll go through Eagle Rider that
Right.
provides a bike like that. Yeah.
how does someone get a hold of you?
Well, here's a brochure. They can also call me on the phone, 630-660-4733.
It'll be on the website.
They can go to my website on touron2.com, TOURONTWO.com,
It'll also be on our website.
.net, USA_Motorcycle Adventures. I've got three hosting sites, so
Or you can get a hold of us also. So.
yeah. But I have a few brochures here tonight if anybody would like one. My favorite part of the brochure is the inside, and I'm going to flash that quickly. That's just some of the beautiful places we go to.
Sign me up. Let's go.
You can check him out on Facebook as well on Tour on 2 Inc. And some of the pictures he posts on a daily basis as he's going through these tours are just amazing.
Yeah, starting May 13th as we ride back from, the first night is Death Valley, the second night is Yosemite, the third night is Cedar City, Utah, and then just on and on. We'll have some pictures every day of where we're at.
It's
and
nice
what
to
we're
follow
seeing.
it. It's
Yeah,
nice to
thank
follow.
you.
Now, just to let people know a little bit more, I know you're ASMI, or ASM as they're calling it now, trained. So you have the medical training to get them through an emergency until EMS arrives, correct?
Absolutely, and it's a requirement of being a guide with me that you have first aid and CPR, ASMI training also.
Excellent,
So-
excellent.
And I like having guides that are maybe retired paramedics or firemen. They already have the training.
start, yeah, you have them, yeah, you have us all trained already.
Excuse me, that would be firefighter, not fireman.
I didn't correct him. I let
Yeah,
him
but I
know.
saw
It's
the look in
Bill.
your eye.
I'm old. I could,
Old school.
You're
Old
old
school.
school, you're not old.
That's right.
I'm old too.
Thank you so much. Again, thank you.
Thank you
My
for coming
good
out.
friend.
Take care,
Thank
buddy.
you very much.
My
Thank you
good
very much.
friend.
Thank you.
All right, if you need more information, again, if you need more information, you can get a hold of us at aviewfrom2.com or aviewfrom2@yahoo.com, and we'll be happy to answer all of your questions or forward anything you've got for Bill and Tour on 2 Inc. Big round of applause for him. I know that we tried to in the beginning.
Thank you, Bill.
We got some thank yous to say, Mr. Huff.
Yes, we've got some thank yous. Let me find the right page.
We've got a few sponsors also we didn't bring up at the beginning of the show that we need to thank. Yeah.
I think one would be, well, Bill from Off the Grid Cycles, because he was sitting
Obviously.
here. How about Eddie and Ginger with Victory Leather?
They're also in the house tonight.
And
we have
Lovato, was it Lovato's Pizza?
Lovato's Pizzeria.
Lori's Special Lovato's Pizza. And they're introducing a brand new sponsor who just signed on with us.
Yes, we are.
And when you call him, and if you mention a View from 2, you get the dealer discount towing rate, and that would be Ray's Motorcycle Transport, and Ray is over here in the house. Welcome, Ray. Thank you for the game.
We also
To the
have a
game.
thank you to Shantytown, our in-kind sponsor. We've got a few more of those. Again, visit us on our website at www.aviewfrom2.com.
And come to Bono's in Lyle.
That's right. Our next show is at DeKalb Harley Davidson. No, I'm sorry. It's at Pyramid Club.
Pyramid Club. It's
for
the St. Baldrick show.
And then on the 30th of May, we have Melissa.
June 11th, Joe's Bar Joliet.
Well, I was going to say an Ellie also, but
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Melissa and Ellie coming in to DeKalb Harley Davidson.
Wait, and who's Ellie?
Ellie Raines,
Is?
Midwest Women Riders, along
Thank
with
you so
Melissa.
There you go.
Myself.
Joe's Bar Joliet, June 11th. We will have
This is going to be one heck of a. We've got a one heck of a thing going on.
We have the president of the Illinois Freedom Run there.
And we also have a Gold Star mom. I don't know if you are not from this area, and even if you're not, a lot of people do not know that there's an Iraqi-Afghani conflict wall in Marseilles, Illinois. This is a 10,000 plus strong motorcycle run that is always on the third weekend in June. And we will be having a fundraising where 100% of the proceeds, all of our shows, 100% of our proceeds from our raffle and our 50-50 go towards the charity of that evening as it is. And tonight, as we said, it's for the Fairdale, Illinois tornado victims. So we'll be calling some raffle tickets after we wrap this show up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Lori Westberg Martin.
And I'm Mike Hoff.
And we are A View from 2.
Good night, everybody.